Hello, everyone. Hi, guys. Welcome to Happy Hour. How is everybody doing? You my chair intro? Hey, guys. So the reason why I do that is because it takes a few minutes for everyone to get notified. So I'd like to give people some time to get in here before we get started. Sorry, I gotta plug in my laptop here so it doesn't die on me. But how is everyone? There we go. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Happy Hour, kids. Thanks for being here. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is feeling good. It is Thursday. We're almost at the weekend, you guys. Yeah, doing well. That's good. See, this stream has been going live for like 4 minutes now, and I just got an email notification from YouTube saying that I'm live on my own channel. The Koki and the chair are the opening acts. I like that. That's cute. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. I can't lie. I can't complain. I'm doing pretty well. I'm definitely feeling better at this point than I was, like, say, last week. So I'm feeling good. I'm getting back into the swing of things. I hope you guys are feeling better. You know, my sleep schedule has kind of evened out a bit. I've been going through a bit of a healing process this week. Yeah, I've been doing some heart chakra healing, heart chakra cleansing. I've been juicing again. I've been doing green juice every morning in order to, hey Lamore, in order to help heal my heart chakra. I haven't been smoking cigarettes or weed. Tomorrow, Friday, is going to be 7 days since I've had a cigarette. Pretty proud of myself for that. But in doing it, oh, excellent! I'm glad to hear that too, Deep Soul. Hey, Bobby. But in working on healing my heart chakra and my lungs a little bit, I've been doing green juice. Hey, Yanira! I've been doing a green juice every morning, which consists of celery. Well, it started as celery, green apple, green pear, and spinach. And actually, I started that. Oh, hey, Spiritual Path 911. Okay, well, I hope that goes well with your client there. I wanted to start doing celery juice anyway because I had been learning about the health benefits of it and I really wanted to try it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able. What I really want is organic celery. I haven't been able to find that yet on the island, so that's okay. But I've just been doing regular celery, and that's been great. And then I just made it into a green juice to help with my heart chakra. So I've been doing that, and actually, the celery helped me feel energized. So those of you that are still feeling this down energy and like feeling really tired and lethargic and whatnot, if you can, I would recommend getting yourself some celery juice. Whether either if you can maybe afford to invest in a juicer, or you can go to like a local shop that makes juices and all that stuff. I would definitely recommend celery juice at this moment in time. Not only is it incredibly healthy for you, it's got amazing health benefits. I encourage you guys to check that out, but it's also quite energizing. And that can really help us get over this energy slump that we might have been feeling lately. So I've been doing that. That's been helping a lot. I do feel like Mars being direct right now is absolutely helping. I've been taking a lot of time to meditate on my channel, on the direction of the channel. Hi, Always Care. And I'm defining some things. So I'm putting a plan together to get back into the flow for the channel. I kind of want to talk about it, but I also kind of don't want to talk about it. Um, but I'm looking to reinstate the new flow of the channel starting January 2021. Can you guys believe that we're already talking, like we're talking about January, we're talking about next year. It's like literally a month and a half away. Wow, that's crazy, right? Um, so I mean, I kind of want to spill the tea a little bit, but at the same time, I don't yet. But also in January, Divine Conversations turns 3 years old. As of January 8th, you guys, Divine Conversations turns 3 years old. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? And so, you messaged me on my Facebook page. Okay, I'll check that. I tend not to check Facebook messages that much. If you really wanna like get in, I know, right? If you wanna get in contact with me in via social media, other than like my email, I would recommend doing Instagram because I am a little more active on Instagram than Facebook. Facebook I mostly use for like my own personal stuff. Oh, okay. You sent me that one, the angels in the form of the clouds. I remember that one. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for Roosh. Thank you guys to you, those of you that have been here for all 3 of those years, man, that have been here with me from the beginning. Like you guys fucking rock, man. My OGs, my OGs. Oh my god, I haven't. There is so much. You guys, this year has been intense. I mean, obviously, we all know it's been intense, but like in terms of like for me in the channel, it's been intense, and uh, you know what I realized? I kind of this was the you know how like when you're a toddler or when you have kids that are toddlers, they go through that terrible twos. You remember you ever heard of the terrible twos? That's what Divine Conversations went through this year. The terrible twos. Wow. Wow, Yanira, that's amazing. Oh my god, you guys. I want to think of maybe I can do something special for the 3 year anniversary. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But I'm in the process of revamping the channel, and I'm starting to figure out how. Um, yeah, dude, it's been a great 3 years. I'm starting to figure out actually how to balance Patreon and YouTube, and starting to understand what it is you guys really like and what it is you really need, and what helps to grow the channel, what helps to get the message out there. You know what catches people's attention, and I am looking to go back to a little bit of an older format that really worked for the channel when it was like in its prime. God, I want to tell you guys what's going on 11/11, how I'm gonna revamp and bring certain things back, but I'll wait. We've all grown so much, and there's a new. Excellent, Tony, thank you so much. So there's a new, and I'm looking to um start to integrate or bring more people into the group, because those of you that have been following me for the last almost 3 years now, we've all grown a lot, but there are still so many others that are not quite there yet or are just starting to get on the path. And I want to include them in the festivities too. Like I want to bring as many people with us as possible. So yeah, I'm working on finding a way to do that, to connect with not just those of us that have grown and expanded, but also the ones that are like just starting to awaken to the situation. So stay tuned, you guys. So anyway, welcome to Happy Hour. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you'd like to get a reading, you can. The floor is open. Excellent. I love that. I always care. I love that. I love that. The floor is open if anybody would like to get a single question reading. Just check the link in the description box below. Yes. So yeah, there's that. But yeah. So anyway, let's just hang out. Let's just chat. Let's get chitsky chatsky. So Stephanie, I love it. Which one always care? I mean, I have so many YouTube posts at this point. I don't know which are you referring to? Hump day. So tell me, you guys. I have a question. Tell me, you guys, what do you think of the weekly readings? And what would you say to the monthlies coming back? What you think? What you think? What you think? An hourly? Stephanie. You like the monthly readings? Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. That is definitely a good thing to know. Weekly readings seem more on point. Yeah. They're more specific. Well, you know what? You guys are here. I'm just gonna talk about it. I do want to bring the monthlies back. I am feeling like bringing the monthlies back, but then also, you like morning coffee the best. Okay, good to know. But also, I want to continue doing the weeklies because I really like doing them. Hey, Michelle. So what I'm thinking right now is, come January, I'm gonna bring the monthlies back. I'm gonna start doing the monthlies again for January, and move the weeklies over to Patreon. Yeah. Morning coffee is going to stay on YouTube here. It may not always be daily. I have to balance the energy out, but there's still going to be a lot of good stuff. And I'm looking to bring back Twin Flame weekly readings, the mirror readings. Y'all remember the mirror readings, right? Well, I'm kind of looking to bring those back, so that I can really start connecting with the individuals that are still kind of floundering around on the journey. Yeah, Varush, that's what I'm thinking as well. It's definitely what I'm thinking as well. Yeah, so Sunday used to be Twin Flame Day on the channel. I used to do a weekly reading for the Twin Flames. Yay! Hey, Claudia. Floundering around, yeah. Yeah, I remember those days too. So back in the day, like when I had just first started the channel and was starting to, gain some traction, I was doing the Twin Flame weeklies. I was doing the mirror readings, and I was doing the monthlies, and then morning coffee came into play. Michelle, I'm not quite sure. I mean, I get that's a statistic, and maybe if people viewed it longer, it would be, I don't know, it would be seen more in the suggested videos or something. But I don't know. I'm not sure how that affects me. But I mean, like, I can't expect everybody to watch all of the video. I'm not, the messages aren't going to resonate for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, all of the message isn't going to resonate for everybody. But anyway, so yeah. So I want to bring that back. So I want to do the monthlies for YouTube. I want to do weeklies for Patreon. I want to do twin flame readings for the week. I want to do the mirror reading for YouTube. Oh, and then do you guys remember when I did the weekly love bump? I think I did that like maybe 2 or 3 times. Do you guys remember that? Well, exactly, Baruch. That's why I want to bring it back. Well, the weekly love bump was this live stream. I would go live and I would do a love reading, or I would do a love pull for each sign for the week ahead. And you guys, and that actually, people really liked that. People really liked that. And I think I want to bring that back. But I'm going to bring that back. That's mainly going to be for Patreon. Yeah. And instead of doing like the $5 monthly love reading for Patreon, I would do for $5 a month, you get the weekly bump, the weekly love bump. But I think I want to call it the weekly love gush. You do, see, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Yanira. I know that. I know that you want that, and I know that other people want that. And I was talking to my friend Sam, who some of you might know as Intuitive Soul, here on YouTube and over on Instagram. And I was also talking to my dear friend Molly, who you guys probably know of. She is inner feminine, inner masculine readings. Okay, that's good to know. Molly, my very, very, very dear friend Molly, who is of Real Housewives of Tarot. Do you guys know her? Are you familiar with her? She and I were talking, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel like, and this is why I'm kind of calling this year the Terrible Twos for Divine Conversations, because I feel like I was kind of shooting myself in the foot by not allowing the channel to focus on love the way a lot of other channels were. The star. Are you kidding me? I love me some Molly. Ooh, I love her. And you know what's funny? I'm the reason why I'm like the main reason why she started her channel to begin with. She found me a while ago while I was still in Brooklyn. She found me and we connected. I did a reading for her, and it came up that, well, first of all, we instantly connected. Like it was one of those situations, like we instantly were just like, oh my God, I love you. Let's be friends. But I kind of guided and pushed her towards starting her own channel because she had already wanted to. And then so she started her channel after I did the reading for her, and now she's just like skyrocketing. I mean, like, she has more subscribers than I do, by the way. But she does love readings, and I was talking to her about it, and I feel like I've been kind of shooting myself in the foot by not allowing myself to do love readings because I didn't want to focus. I didn't want it to be that toxic energy of like spying on someone else or whatnot, whatever. I really wanted to focus on you, the individual, you being the best version of yourself that you can be. But both Sam and Molly were saying to me, maybe that's really just gotta how you do it. And Molly was saying that spirit works through us in terms of love, and that even came through in the Sagittarius weekly reading that I was doing today, that I did for the week. It's like, isn't it crazy how spirit uses love and interpersonal relationships to get us to learn and to heal and to grow? So why not do love readings, right? So that's what the focus of the monthlies is going to be. The monthlies is going to be, when I bring those back in January, the monthlies are going to be love and interpersonal relationships. How much is everything, Bobby? Well, right now on Patreon, the top tier is $7. But with, I think I might, I don't know. I think I might change that. At one point, I was thinking I was gonna do it for $11 because it's a lot of content. You know, it's so far what's on the roster is weekly readings for each individual sign. Um, oh wait, you know what? I have it all written down. Hold on. Where's my shoot? Hold on. I'll be right back. There it is. So here's my plan. So the weekly schedule, right, for Patreon, plus the weekly love gush or the weekly love bump, but that I think is going to be a separate tier. And then you get the same extras of like after hours, collective oracle readings, special extended readings for certain situations. But at the same time, I don't know if raising the price on that right now is really a good idea because I don't want to price people out. I know the economy is kind of shit right now. You know what I mean? So, and with all of this happening, here, oh shoot. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say there. But then also, I still do think that I should do, like, Michelle, like you were saying, because both you, Michelle, you're saying this, and then Deep Soul, you're saying that you really like and prefer the inner work type readings. That's true. That's true. Okay, I love that. But I can still do things like your inner masculine, your inner feminine. Yeah, I those would definitely be here on YouTube for sure. For sure. And I could find the time to do those monthly, you know what I mean? Instead of trying to do them to you know what I mean? Thank you so much, Simone. I love you. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, inner work is where it is. But then you see, the thing about it is, you also, with doing love readings, there's also a way to induce inner work there. Spirit has a way of bringing the right message forward so that you can, you know, get your love reading, but then also get like the tea. You know what I mean? Get the business. So what would you guys say? For those of you that are on Patreon right now, what would you say to a price increase of $11? There was one person, Tony, you said to do it. I just don't want to price people out. And with that $11, you would get all of the weekly readings for all the signs, plus the weekly love bump, which would be a separate tier. Okay, the weekly love bump or the weekly love gush, I don't know what I'm going to call it now. Hey R, that would be its own separate tier, and I think that one would only just be like $5 a month. But then you would get that plus all of the weekly readings, plus the after hours, collective oracle readings, special extended readings, messages that I do if something tends to go extended or whatnot. You get all of that stuff. Well, we're kind of discussing the changes, the upcoming changes to the channel that are coming through. Simone, you're saying you would pay more. Okay. I just don't want to price people out, that's all. But there's a lot of content. I mean, and on top of this, I don't think I'll be taking personal readings because this is a pretty heavy workload. If I'm adding more, I'll pay more. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, this is totally, I mean, this is happy hour. If you guys want a reading, you're more than welcome to get in on that. But this is definitely a branding chat too, Michelle. I love that. I need to get a tattoo. I don't even have one yet. Family meeting. That's right. That is absolutely right. Thank you guys. I love you so much. I appreciate you guys like crazy. Like I love you guys so very much. But for those of you that are new to the chat, I'll get you up to date on the changes I'm looking to get on the channel by and they're looking to start it in January. But monthly readings are going to be coming back in January. Weekly readings are going to be moving over to Patreon. And then morning coffee, happy hour, and weekly twin flame mirror readings will be coming back to YouTube. And then on Patreon, what we can also have, let's see, after hours, collective oracle readings, special extended divine feminine, and individual divine feminine and individual divine masculine readings, monthlies. YouTube would have inner masculine and feminine. And then also, you guys, I'm still working on studying astrology and all that, and I'm gonna want to bring into account. Oh, thank you so much, Varush. I'm looking to want to bring into the fold transit readings, full moon readings, and all that kind of stuff. That would be over on YouTube most likely, and then extended versions would be over on Patreon. That would be amazing, you guys. For you guys to get Divine Conversations tattoos. I love you all for that. I love you all for that. So that's the tea so far, guys. What do you think? How do you feel about that? And that's going to be starting in January. Excellent. I always care. I'm so glad about that. So yeah, I wanna rekindle some of the old energy that we had in the channel, before I decided to make all these kinds of changes and not go with the flow anymore, and not provide the people with what they're looking for, right? Give the people what they want. So, you guys want more love messages? I'll bring those love messages back. Yay, Simone, thank you. All the shenanigans. Oh, Michelle, I love that. Thank you, Yanira. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Forget DC Talk Comics. This is epic DC. I love you. Deep Soul, you're fantastic. You're absolutely fantastic. Six of Cups, Three of Swords here. Two of Pentacles and Death. Five of Cups. Charlotte! Oh, Charlotte. That's so weird. I don't know why you can't get... maybe go into your web browser and type in patreon.com/Divine Conversations. Divine Conversations is one word there, and see if it comes up that way. Instead of trying to search for me, because I noticed I've tried to search for myself in the Patreon app, and I couldn't find it either. Like, I would put in Divine Conversations and nothing would come up. I mean, I did just update the app. So, only phone. Right, okay. So even on your phone though, go into your web browser and and put in the URL of patreon.com/divine conversations. You are welcome. Thank you guys so very much. So I guess we have a little bit of a collective message here. We have the Three of Swords with the Six of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and Death. Five of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Oh, and then the Emperor is underneath that, and the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers. Whoa! Oh my goodness, the Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Fool. So we have a little bit of a twin flame message here. I was just sitting here shuffling, you know, just chitsky chatskying, and this message just came through at 33:33 at the time, no less. So we have the Three of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and Death. And then we have a bunch of cards at the bottom of the deck, starting with the Five of Cups here. Okay, so I feel like this is a message from the Divine Masculine. There's a transformation that's happening in terms of heartbreak and pain. Regret and betrayal and deceit, I'm hearing in terms of a soulmate or in terms of a past relationship, a past partnership. Okay? Three of Swords. And when I look at this Three of Swords, I'm hearing he recognizes this. He knows this. Who am I speaking of? The Divine Masculine, Five of Cups, and the Emperor. Or just this masculine individual, someone that was very controlling, or someone that was very much in control of their life, or wanted to remain in control of their life. Someone that wanted something to happen their way, and that's it. No one else is going to tell me what to do, or how to live my life, or how to manage this relationship, he's saying, this Emperor. But now there's regret and sorrow, because there's a transformation that's happening here. And you, I would say the Divine Feminine, or the counterpart to whomever this Emperor energy is, you're going through a transformation and you're actively seeking to bring greater balance into your life, Two of Pentacles. And because of that, now this guy, the Emperor, feels the pinch, Five of Cups, and now all of a sudden wants to come racing back into your life, wants to show you something new, show you something different, show you something better, wants to communicate all of a sudden. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, the Lovers. Why is this happening though? Because you're holding your worth. You are holding your worth, number one. Number two, it is coming into this sense of your own self-worth that has inspired you to take a leap of faith and move on. And there is all kinds of secrecy around you. The High Priestess and the Hermit. You've really disconnected from this person. You're going your own way. You're doing your own thing. And it's almost as if this person can't see you anymore. Maybe they physically can't. Maybe they actually cannot see you anymore in terms of the fact that you've moved away, or you've blocked them on social media, or you're just not around any longer. But also it kind of feels like this is in terms of like your energy. They can't see your energy. They can't feel your energy any longer because you've pulled it away from them. I heard to serve a higher calling. Okay. Yeah, for sure. I want to look a little bit deeper into this, This is totally a random message for whoever wants to, for whoever resonates for it, whoever needs it. I want to look a little bit deeper into death here. Yeah, but it's more than just blocking them on like social media and whatnot. It's also blocking them energetically, disconnecting from them. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. I just redid them today. Thanks. What's this death energy? Six of Swords. Yikes. Yikes! Okay, Six of Swords, Three of Cups, Queen of Swords. You cut them the fuck all the way off. Like, all the way off. Queen of Swords. Well, yeah, look, there you go. Three of Cups, there's that third party. But you have the Queen of Swords with the Ten of Wands and the Chariot and the Star. All right, ooh, and there she is. There she is, the Empress. Okay, so check it out, y'all. You cut this individual off. Now, initially, what I was feeling here was this was a celebration, Three of Cups, a coming together, a third, not necessarily a third party, but a coming together, a celebration between you and the universe because you're leaving this behind. Now, for some of you, you are saying that there's a third party involved, and yeah, okay. There you go, right there. You're leaving the third party behind. It was because of this third party that you actively decided to say, you know what, I'm done here. Because I have no intentions of carrying these burdens any longer, Ten of Wands. Because it's holding me back. It's keeping me from being in my alignment. It's keeping me from moving forward and doing the things that I want to do. You are literally holding me down and keeping me from moving forward strongly, passionately, quickly towards the star, towards your dreams and your passions, your goals and your desires, towards your own healing also. There you are, Empress. Now, none of this is to say that you don't love this individual. That's not what we're saying here, okay? You can definitely be in this energy and still love this person. But the fact of the matter is, with this Queen of Pentacles energy, you learned to love and value yourself first. Which then puts you in this position to go through this transformation and leave the past behind. So there's that. Charlotte, I love you. And you're right, Varush. You're absolutely right. And that's what I realized. And that's what I know you guys have heard me say this over and over again at this point, but like back in the day when I was still in the heat of the twin flame situation, or tangoing with the energy of this individual that whom I was under the impression was my divine masculine. He really was just a karmic partner. It was a karmic energy, a toxic karmic tie that I needed to heal. But what my guides were telling me at the time was, you're making the same mistake over and over again. Saying that I was going to cut him off, blah, 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 and we're done here, we're not doing this anymore. But then still allowing his energy back in. Still allowing myself to entertain his energy. When he would come at me in the middle of the night and, you know, all that shit that happened that, like, I swear to you guys, in the middle of the night, I would get all these messages and his energy would come through frantically. Like I had all these crying fits. That was not me. And the messages that he was sending telepathically. But it was all manipulative. I mean, I'm not going to say it was all manipulative. There was some truth behind it, but it was only to the extent that it got me to pay attention and it got me to still keep feeding my energy into the situation. When it came down to the physicality of it, nowhere to be found. Toxic. Toxic, toxic, toxic. The World with the Three of Pentacles. This situation comes to completion when you decide to focus on working on yourself. When you come out of the shadows and basically into the light and move forward with the Chariot. Now, what this is also saying, I'm tapping into a new message here now. For some of you, you don't know what your alignment is. You don't understand which way you're supposed to be going with the Chariot. You can't see it clearly. Seven of Cups also. You're too burdened here. You have got to sink in. You have got to sink into this Queen of Swords energy. You have just got to cut yourself free. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No dilly-dallying. No what ifs. No, well, maybe I'll give just a no. Straight up, just cut that shit. Just cut it. And move on. Six of Swords. So what if they're watching you? Let them. It's a lose-lose situation. Walk away from this situation because you do, in fact, know the truth. And this truth, Ace of Swords, is going to set you free. In order for you to move forward in this Chariot energy and to come out of this confusion, you have got to do the work on yourself. Three of Pentacles. That's what's going to close out the cycle for you. And that's such a big part of the reason why I didn't for the longest time, I refused to allow myself to do official love readings. And when I did start doing official love readings, I was like, well, I'm going to make your asses pay for it. Like, that was some petty ass bullshit, wasn't it? Because I didn't want people to get caught up on the other person. I wanted people to start focusing on themselves. But I can't make anybody do that. You got to do it for yourself. And if you get there, if you start doing that because 4444 on the counter, if you start doing that or you get there because of the love reading that you watch, then I guess Spirit has done its work, huh? Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And it's so crazy because if you've been over on Patreon and if you've been watching the love readings for Taurus have been along the lines of you deserve love and let love in and blah blah blah. And what's so crazy is that I've been resonating with the Taurus readings I've been doing lately, but on a career level, because in terms of my sidereal chart, Taurus is in the 10th house, and that's the house of your career and all that kind of stuff, right? And my midheaven is in Taurus as well. And now that I think about it, letting love in, let love in terms of business, Eric. Let love in. People want to hear about love, so start talking about it. Ah! Three of Cups, look at that. Well met. Well met. Everybody's happy. See, everybody's happy. Oh boy. She's his ex. I always care. Why does she have any sort of pull over you? And she's already with somebody else. Like, who? Why does she get to have any sort of say in how you interact with him? You know? Don't let her scare you. Don't let her hold you back. It's none of her business anyway. That's right, Charlotte. Bring it back to yourself. I don't know. toxic karmic ties. I kind of almost want to tell you not even to pay any attention to her or that. Just don't do it. Don't feed into it. Don't give it any of your time or attention or energy. Anyway, hey guys, thank you for tuning in on Happy Hour. Again, if anybody would like to get a reading, the floor is open. Yeah. That's right. Yes, do a cord cutting meditation. Hello to all the beautiful people here in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome to Happy Hour. Yeah. If you'd like to get a reading, the floor is open. Just follow the information in the description box. Hey, Starseed. For how to do a heart chakra healing. It literally is as simple as maybe listening to binaural beats in the frequency of the heart chakra. You can search that on Google, on YouTube and find it very easily. You can eat green foods. I have actually been doing. I have a juicer that Cherie and wait, not Cherie. Well, I have a juicer, and I've been doing green juice. So that's celery. In my juice, it's I am so losing my train of thought here. Wow. Celery, spinach, green pear, and green apple. You can eat green foods, eat lots of green foods. You can wear green colors. You can carry a green stone on you. Emerald, I believe, is a good stone for the heart chakra. But there are plenty of others. You can meditate. You can simply just meditate on your heart chakra or any other chakra with intentions of healing it. Because where your attention goes, your energy flows, right? Plenty of different things that you can do. I hope that helps, Starseed. You're welcome. Girl, Michelle, you know what's so crazy? I totally agree with you, and I just realized that I spent all week up this mountain in my apartment. Like, I literally... When was the last time I went out? I literally left. I don't remember. I think it was like Sunday. I think I've been up here in the apartment all week, and it's been fantastic. Wow, I always care. I'm sorry to hear all that. Those actually aren't crickets, Charlotte. Those are coqui. They're frogs. Good night, Varush. It was so good to see you. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Oh no, I am so fine by myself. I totally agree with you, Deep Soul. Totally agree. Michelle, I love it. Hey, that's only 5 more years? That sleeping is so necessary right now. There's a lot that's changing. There's a lot that's shifting. It's so necessary right now. All right, so we've got another message here. We've got the Hierophant and the Ace, and the Magician. And what this is saying right now for the collective here, hold on, let me write this down. Let me timestamp. All right, so here's a second channeled message here. A second message, yeah. You have the Hierophant with the Magician. And what this is saying here is that somebody, or you guys, somebody that's meant for this message here, you are really manifesting your reality in terms of what it is that you learned. Like, y'all know, if you've been following me for long enough, y'all know that I don't really have the best opinion of the Hierophant. But the Hierophant does represent, amongst all things, whatever, it does represent teaching and learning. And a lot of that teaching and learning are some pretty hard and tough lessons, right? So with the Magician and the Hierophant here, I feel like you are really manifesting your reality in terms of what it is you have learned from life so far. Okay, there you go, Divine Feminine. There she is again, the world with the Empress. All right. And the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so inspired right now. It's almost as if when you look back on the situation here, I don't feel like you feel resentful any longer. But it's like you see the value in what it is you learned or what it is you dealt with in the past here. And that's giving you a springboard, an express springboard, I'm feeling and hearing, to manifest something new. Okay, you really have closed out this chapter and you're much better off for it. You're much stronger. Underneath the deck is the Ace of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, Temperance. No. Ace of Wands and Six of Pentacles. I really do feel like you're in a process of giving back, or you're in an energy of wanting to give back. Like very similar to me, how 555. Very similar to me, how I want to start doing twin flame readings again. For those that are still struggling on the journey. 1111. All right, so in being inspired to give back. This is also very similar to the energy from the Sagittarius reading that I did today for the week. Yeah, that's beautiful, you guys. I love that. I love that. Cheers to happy hour. I hope you guys are having a good day, a good evening. ¿Qué es esto? Queen of Wands, Four of Swords, the Devil at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups, the Fool. Page of Swords, Ace of Swords. Oh, wow. That's interesting, Michelle. I get it. Okay. I get it. Yay. Thanks, guys. I'm getting sleepy. Well, yeah. But love shouldn't be hard. It really shouldn't. Love shouldn't be hard. So, welcome to those of you that have just gotten in, that are new to the session. Yes, good night, Charlotte. It was good to see you. So this, this is happy hour, but this actually turned into more of like a channel check-in. and just a chat. So I'm planning on revamping some elements to the channel. Monthlies are coming back. As of January, monthlies are coming back. Twin flame mirror readings are coming back to the channel starting in January. In January, weekly readings are going to move over to Patreon. Things like your inner masculine and your inner feminine are going to come back to the channel here. Let me get my list. Oh, and do you guys remember the weekly love bump? That's going to come back too. For a short time, I'm going to do it over on YouTube, but then that's going to move over to Patreon. And love readings are no longer going to be on Patreon. They're going to be the monthly readings here on YouTube. So the monthly readings are going to change in focus to like love and interpersonal relationships. And then on Patreon, you'll get weekly readings for each sign, looking at the deeper energies for you, for your week, for your energies, whatever's going on for you. Yeah? And then, of course, morning coffee and happy hour are going to stay here on YouTube. This is what we're looking to, this is how it's looking to be starting come January. And depending on all this, because this is a pretty heavy workload, I'm most likely not going to be taking many, if any, personal private readings. So you would be better off either subscribing on Patreon or following me here on YouTube. Right? Yes. Yes. On the tube of you. A doobie 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 doo bow bow. I hear music in the background. So what do you guys think? Also, I put a poll out on the channel just because I was curious to see what you guys thought of the view. Oh, and I also want to keep things like doing Venus readings, Venus sign readings, to get some extra messages. Uh-oh. Someone's tires are spinning. What did you guys think of those? Did you like those? I liked doing that this month. I definitely want to do it again for December. Gosh, we've got 25 people in the chat and y'all are so quiet. Anyway. Rachel. Yeah, I just got an email saying that. I don't know why that would happen. Hold on. hell? Oh, that's why. That's why. I got an email saying that they're doing that it's pending for some reason, but all right, it's pending, but whatever. It's most likely gonna go through. I'm not worried about that. Okay. So whatever spirit wants you to know about this connection here with your person. Oh, well, it sounds like that. It sounds like that person is a little mentally disturbed, unfortunately, Michelle. But good on you for giving her shoes. Maybe on drugs. Thanks, Tony. I love you being here. All right, Rachel. Let's see. I'm gonna give this 3 shuffles here for you. 1. What does Spirit want you to know about this connection right now? What does Spirit want you to know about this connection right now? 2. Excellent. Thank you, Yanira. And 3. All right, Rachel, what does Spirit want you to know about this connection right now? Boop. All right, overall energy. Oof. Okay, yeah, look. The 9 of Swords. The first thing I'm getting from this is you're overstressing. You're overthinking this. And I hate it when people tell me that. But I really feel like, Rachel, you're overstressing the situation. And what I'm getting from this, I feel like you're putting too much energy and effort into this situation, and he's not putting enough, or maybe you feel like he's not putting enough, and that's stressing you out. Before we go any further, I just want to talk about what I'm feeling here. I'm not even sure that I should say that he's not putting enough effort into the situation. As it stands right now, I just feel like you're putting too much thought, time, and effort or something into the situation, and it's kind of driving you crazy. Underneath the 9 of Swords is the High Priestess. Good Lord. Okay, wait. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh, shit. You have the 7 of Swords rooting the situation. And I guess I should take back what I was saying in terms of I don't think he's putting enough effort into the situation. I also heard he's aware of the dynamic. He's aware of it. In your storyline, you have the 3 of Swords to the 2 of Wands to the Lovers. And what this feels like, Rachel, is there was heartbreak here. Something broke your heart. Something wasn't cool. Something happened. Maybe there was some sort of deceit involved. Maybe you found out he was lying, or I don't know if he cheated, maybe, or something just wasn't right. There was some sort of deception, trickery, trying to get away with something here. And it could just be trying to get away with the fact that he's not really investing in this situation the way he knows he should be. I guess in terms of to be able to call this a relationship. Okay? If you call it a relationship, because you just called it a connection. So, okay. Maybe this is a twin flame situation. I'm hearing he's hiding from it. So because of that, you know that you need to make a decision. But then this is where the anxiety comes into the situation. because I don't think you necessarily want to make the decision. Even though your higher self here is like, girl, wake up. Okay? But because you don't want to make this, because you're having trouble making this decision, then Spirit drops, boom, drops this bomb on you, the Lovers. What's within your best interest? I just heard, why are you staying in this situation to keep him happy? What about your happiness? Is this making sense, Rachel? Okay. Part of what I'm getting also with this, Rachel, is that you don't know what's coming next. The High Priestess here. It's almost as if you kind of, and part of why I feel like you're so anxious and stressed out here is because Spirit is almost, it's almost as if Spirit is asking you to take a shot in the dark in some way. Maybe there's reason to believe, okay. Maybe there's reason to believe that maybe there isn't some sort of deception, but that in and of itself is deception, is deceptive, right? It's almost as if I feel like he's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, or maybe even trying to manipulate you or gaslight you into believing that something is not the way your intuition is saying it is, or something, some sort of evidence you might have says, no, this is exactly blah, blah, blah. Okay. But you have the foundation that you need. And I feel like also you've learned the lesson here. Seven of Pentacles is also kind of like Einstein's definition of insanity, of trying to do something the same way over and over again, but expecting a different result. Again, that could be the deception, the trickery, trying to get away with something. Seven of Swords. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there. Go with your intuition on this one. Go with your gut feeling. This probably is a twin flame situation. It kind of feels like it, especially since you have the Lovers here. The energy that I'm feeling in this situation feels like the trickery, the tomfoolery, blah, 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 of like the toxic dynamic between the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. The Divine Masculine being the one that's trying to get away with something, and the Divine Feminine saying, but I love him, I want to stay. But you have to love yourself. You have to rise above this. You don't know. Okay, that's fine. That's kind of, it's just kind of what this feels like. Maybe I just feel like it's that because that's where I get that frame of mind from that situation. So, okay. But there you have it, Rachel. I hope that was helpful for you. I'm sorry you're going through this. It's not fair, it's not right, and you deserve better. You're welcome. All right, well, unless anybody would like a reading for this happy hour session, I think I'm going to pack it in soon. Excuse me. Because I'm getting a little tired. And I would like to eat dinner and go to bed. Well, I always care. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, your afternoon, your evening at work. I don't know where you are, but thank you for being here. I'm very happy to connect with you. Barbsy. Hi, Barbsy. Ah, you're in the Philippines. Okay. You know, some of my best friends are Filipino. I have this, like, these people that I met in Brooklyn when I moved to Bushwick, right before I moved here to Puerto Rico. are, some of them are Filipino. One of my absolute best friends in the world, her name is Natalie. She's the one that gave me this unicorn pendant. She's Filipino. I love Filipinos. They're the people, their food. Oh my God, Filipino food is the best. Well, some of the best. But yay from the Philippines. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great day. Midnight in Austria. Oh, lovely. Hopefully we can like soothe you to sleep. They are sweet and friendly. Some of the nicest people I've known. Very loving, very caring. I mean, Natalie, like, well, Natalie and I are like this. We're like we have so much in common, but anyway. Yes. And if you're wondering what I'm drinking, I'm actually not drinking alcohol. I have a spearmint plant that I've been making tea out of, and it's quite delicious. So this is some delicious spearmint tea. Yanira, are you heading out? I think I'm gonna head out too, actually. Because I'm a bit sleepy. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you've been enjoying this session, and if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and smash that like button for me. Yeah. I definitely think I'm going to retitle this video as a collective message, because there are some channeled messages in here. Bye-bye. Have a great night. I love you guys. I love mint. I had a peppermint plant too, but that one didn't do so well for some reason. It bit the dust, unfortunately. It was a pretty weak plant, I think, anyway, so. You're so welcome. I love you guys so very much. So very much. So very much. All right, guys. I'm going to pack it in. But I'll see you tomorrow for Oh, that's cool, Michelle. I'll see you tomorrow for the weekly readings for Taurus, Libra, and Pisces. Yeah? Okay. Take care, you guys. Have a great night. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. I love you all so very much. Bye.